Well, how's it going, everyone? Bo here from BZHub. Today we're back in the Everglades, as you guys probably could imagine. We'll most likely have one more episode fishing in the Everglades before we move on to another area. But today what I wanted to show is that the last episode we were fishing in the Everglades, we had 66 pounds of keep net available. But since then, we've gotten to level 24. We have 110 pounds available with our new FishJailL large. We can keep a fish up to 33 pounds, and we can keep 110 pounds of fish. It does have a low durability, which we'll have to keep an eye on, because that is like the worst thing to happen to you, is to have your FishJailL or your keep net break. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But until then, we have 110 pounds of bass to catch, everyone. So pack your tackle boxes, hit the like button, and let's get into it, everyone. Alrighty, as we see the weather today, we got these two little humps here. Isn't too bad. In fact, if we time it right, we might get it to go straight into night, which will allow us to change the time. It'll work out great. Hopefully this doesn't go into lily pads here. Start us off with a little bit of twitch action, man. A little bit of twitch. Not so much the actual streaming twitch, because we don't do that, do we? We do streaming on YouTube, huh? It's all right. We're like the Dr. Disrespect of Fishing Planet. So if you look up in the top right corner, you may notice that we got the 4-aught bass jig, and I can't say it's helped out a ton, but we have been catching some good fish with it. So you know what? If it's working, it's working. We're just gonna keep up with it, you know. Well, this one was sneaky. He didn't even have that much like drag in the very beginning. He was just kind of going along with it. The meters weren't high or anything, and now he's pulling out line. Little trophy peacock, maybe, or it could just be a small peacock and just being hard to deal with or something. Nope, he's a trophy. Top-notch 5-pound peacock, almost 500 bucks. Not bad. The weight on the peacocks isn't bad at all, everyone. So keep up with the darn peacocks, because those are going to be the way to go when it comes to Everglades. I've heard two things since I put out my Everglades video. One, that people have been having difficulty keeping tension up with this rod and reel. And I kind of saw that coming in a little bit of a way, but in the same way, I haven't really, he jumped out of the water there. I really haven't had to deal with too many issues. Anytime I kind of start losing tension, I start walking back like I'm doing right now, and next thing I know, we got tension back up. You watch, I just said this all right now, and then we're gonna lose this guy due to low tension. He's a spunky peacock. I wouldn't be mad if he was our first unique of the episode. Little uni peacock bass. I'm starting to mark all these guys. Gotta keep track of where we're getting all of our unis from, and what days and stuff. What lures we're getting them on as well. But the other thing I've been hearing is that people haven't been making a lot of money, and that honestly comes down to you're not fishing for either the right fish. Maybe you got a lot more largemouth than you do peacock, when the peacock are the ones that usually pay you better, or potentially you're just not staying enough days. If you're only making 4,000 in one day, then maybe you need to stay another day so that you get 8,000. But the biggest payoff is going to be when you get a larger keep net like what we have right now, because when you fish at Emerald, you're lucky to get 66 pounds of walleye in one day, but then when you get a 110-pound keep net, totally different. What do we got? Another trophy. Good sized trophy there. 7.322 pounds on the largemouth there. So you can see 7-pound largemouth, only 500 bucks. That last peacock that we got was 5 pounds and gave us 450 bucks. So you can see we lost 2 pounds and we gained like $25. Peacock pay better than the largemouth is the overall arching concept, everyone. Alrighty, got this fish on. I'm gonna keep a timer this time. I'm kind of curious how long it takes me to get 110 pounds of fish. So I'm gonna get a stopwatch going here, and I'm gonna tack on 6 minutes. I've been talking, I haven't been really fishing too hard, but I have been recording for about 5 minutes now. So we'll keep an eye on that, the stopwatch, and see how long we're at. 22 pounds right now out of 110. I'm kind of curious how long it actually takes us to get 110 pounds of bass out here and how much money we get from that, because then we'll be able to potentially take that back to Emerald Lake and see how long it takes us to get the same amount of fish, and see how long that takes us, and then that will give you really the sign you were looking for on whether Emerald Lake is better than the Everglades or Everglades is better than the Emerald. You know, people have been chatting about that lately, so I thought maybe that would give us an opportunity to put the case to rest, you know. Little guy. Keep him though. I think my plan is to get, probably 30 pounds or a little bit over that of bass in this location specifically. And then I think I'm going to move on to another location just to keep the fish fresh, you know. We might change up lures as well, but I like this craw. This bass jig and craw combo. Just been working out really well for me. Twitch is also working really well, but I switch it up to stop and go every now and then just to try something different, and that usually gets a fish as well. You just gotta go with the flow. Whatever you're feeling, give it a go. Also, I haven't caught a unique out of this spot yet, but I have been catching trophies out of this spot every now and then, and you also catch bowfin, which is kind of interesting. Not exactly the money maker, but still fun fish to catch just for something different. You know what I mean? Oh, literally paused the recording and then it got hooked up. A little bass here. Putting up a little bit of a fight. Got a potential trophy on the line. There we go. Nice little trophy largemouth, 330 bucks. Not fantastic, but I'm sounding like a broken record. We know it by now, right? We know. Alrighty, I think it's about time to switch it up. Try a new location. Might try the bass jig a little bit, but I also like using the walker in this location, so we'll try a little bit of both and see what we do. Ooh. Little guy. A little 3.5 pound. This little guy's putting up a little bit of a fight. Get him in here. I think he's just a spunky little peacock. Yikes-a-rama, this guy's pulling out line. Could be a real spunky trophy. Could potentially be a nice uni peacock, though. I'm fine with either at the moment, though it would be really nice to see that unicorn come up on the screen. That would get me kind of excited. All right, got him. Oh, we got him, boys. Let's go. Got that unicorn. That's what I like to see, everybody. That's the sight that gets you excited, man. I don't know what to say. $811 for an 8.13 pound fish. That is fantastic. 395 XP as well. Couldn't ask for much better, everybody. That is awesome. Well, sweet. I'm not really sure if I need to mark where he is, but we certainly can. I'm running out of markers, to be quite honest. They were like right next to each other, so this is where we've been getting our peacocks with the craw. Been working quite well, actually. Goodness gracious, whatever this bass is, it's taking us out to 100 feet. He's just spunky fish. Yeah, he doesn't really look monstrous, but we might have a trophy on here. He is fighting. He's pulling out line every now and then. That's for sure. One last hurrah here from the peacock. There we got him. There we got him. Get in here, boy. Nice trophy peacock. 6 pounds, too. $550. Can't complain, everybody. We're just about the halfway point. We did mess around with trying some different stuff, but we are just shy of 15 minutes. I bet if I wasn't messing around with the walker, it probably would be 13 minutes, but whatever. So we're looking at kind of like a half hour right now. We're on the half hour side of things for filling up this entire keep net, but we'll just see how that comes together. You know, the one really nice thing about this bass jig is that we're catching a ton of bass. It sounds obvious, but I mean, using the walker, it's really fun to watch the fish come up and grab it off the top. But the fish that come up and grab it just might be a gar, and you don't want to catch the gar. They just make things difficult, you know? You fight with them for a little bit and then you let them go. And if you're trying to, you know, really maximize the amount of fish you can catch in a certain amount of time, you know, they can really slow you down. So we just moved locations. We're in the infinity tunnels now, continuing to do what we've been doing. Still a little twitch, switched up to a stop and go, but we got hit by something right there. Everyone claims that there's monster fish in here, but I'm yet to find one. Darn infinity tunnels, they must just hate me or something. Everyone claims to just kind of aim right between here and here, and I can't really toss it too far. So we're just gonna toss it right back in here. Yeah, I'm getting squat from that spot over there. So I will say, I like casting to this little pocket over here. I feel like it's not a bad spot to find fish. Let's see if that's the case. Fish might just be getting tired of this twitch maneuver, eh? Maybe I need to switch it up. Nope, yeah, they went for the twitch. Just a little while later, goodness gracious, a little largy. Top notch. I'll take them all day. Another peacock bass from over on this left side now. Almost 4 pounds there. Cool. Little chunk grabbed onto the stop and go. Woo, it's taking out line. Golly. Keeps hopping up and losing my tension. I kept having to back up every now and then. But there we go, just shy of 8 pounds. Trophy largemouth bass. Not bad at all, man. 558 bucks. Take them. There we go. Hook them up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Enel, wasting time. We're trying to catch fish here. 81 pounds. Hook them up, hook them up, hook them up real hard. Come on, come on. Gonna have a little bit of a tussle here. Ooh, nice little trophy butterfly peacock out of here. Top notch. This is gonna take us just shy of 90 pounds right now. Top notch, top notch. Gonna do one more over here. Let's see if we can grab ourselves one last bass. Yippers, yippers. Hook them up, hook them up. Got him in, got him in. Little guy, 2.4. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it all day though. Now we're gonna move to this spot, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to, we only got 20 more pounds to go, so I'm gonna take it to the last hour here. And I'm hoping that we can catch 20 pounds in the last hour we're fishing. And if we do, then we'll just wait till 9 o'clock comes and we'll be able to change the time again. Hook them up, hook them up, hook them up. Trophy, there we go. Just shy of 6 pounds there. Top notch, 14 to go, 14 to go. Golly, we're gonna get 2 trophies in a row, back to back. Trophy butterfly and a trophy largemouth in a row. Ah. Taking us back out to 80 again. Goodness gracious. Ah, fighting fish. Golly, I'd hate for this to be our first unique largemouth of the night. That would just be awful. He is putting up an exceptional fight. I haven't had any issues, knock on wood, dealing with tension yet. But, geez Louise, I mean, he seems like a chunk, does he not? 20 feet, 20, oh, we're skidding him across. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, only a trophy 8.005. Golly, I thought we might have an uni on our hands, but not today, not today. I do have a short story though. Just the other night, I was fishing and I got one on. It drugged me all the way out to almost that dock over there. I thought it was gonna go underneath the dock. It was just crazy. It took, I don't even know, 160 feet or something like that. Finally got him in, and what was he? This 11.295 pound largemouth. Absolutely massive. Ginormous fish. So, very cool. It was cool to catch a fish that size. Whoa! Boy, another freaking trophy. You gotta be joking me. I think it's gonna be just under our keep net too, so we'll be able to get one last fish in here. That's awesome. Oh my god, it was almost instant. We did on this entire episode with the bass jig and the crawl. I tried the walker. We didn't catch anything on the walker. And went back to the bass jig and caught more fish. I mean, it was just instant. They never got tired of this dang lure throughout the entire day. And we got him again. We got him again, boys and girls. Top notch. So, okay, let's see here. Now, obviously, we had some messing around now and then, and I can't even find my stopwatch now. So, stop with 33 minutes. I'm going to cut that down to 30. Though I shouldn't, because I know we had some time in between where I was explaining stuff and doing a little bit of fishing as well. So maybe 33 is good. We'll just go with that. 33 minutes, we filled up 113 pounds of fish. That came out to, if I could remember where to go, $8,672. Now, it would be interesting to see how long it takes you to catch $8,672 worth of walleye at Emerald. Then you have to also factor in that the price to come to Everglades is also like 2 times as much as Emerald, so you kind of have to factor that in there. But yeah, that would be an interesting thing to test, everyone. I think anyway, because you know, like I said, you could potentially fish from Emerald Lake all the way up to St. Croix, but I always saw Everglades as a fun in-between map, which is why I got the EESS. But I am looking forward to going to St. Croix, and our rod and reel is at 50%, so we can just only do what I did right now another time, basically. Another couple of times, because yeah, it's gonna break before we know it. But anyway, everyone, that's gonna take us $8,600. It's gonna take us just over $25,000. I wrote down here that I needed $25,825. Plus, I need to be like level 28 or something like that to get all this gear for St. Croix. But once I get all that gear, you know, I would be able to use it on the saltwater fish here at the Everglades too, which would be pretty nice to be able to pull in those 20-30 pound fish, no big deal. Well, a little bit of a deal, but it wouldn't be as hard as this freaking 13-pound rod and reel. Anywho, if you found this video helpful in any way, at least seeing the next step of your Everglades fish battles and everything, get that 110-pound keep net, get back out here and spend a few hours fishing, because you can see I just made a quick $8,500, and you can just keep on doing that, racking up the money. You think if you spent 2.5 hours out here, you'd make $40,000. You'd be doing pretty well and working your way up to St. Croix. So I think it would be pretty sweet, and you're gonna get some other places to fish along the way. Eventually you can head to White Moose and go for some of those lake trout and stuff like that, which would be kind of a fun break in between of doing all the Everglades and Emerald and stuff like that. So anywho, something to think about anyway. But if you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're not going anywhere, everyone. We love outdoor games, and if you want to see more videos in the future, make sure you do so. And if you want to check us out, our live streams every Monday, Wednesday, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central, make sure you do that as well, because it's an awesome time. Honestly, to be very honest, it's an awesome time. Hanging out with the community, talking about hunting and fishing, outdoor stuff, games. It's just a good time. I always enjoy it. But I hope to see you at the next one. I hope to see you at the next episode. We'll see ya. Until then, take care. And as always, remember, everyone, we're one planet, one family. Game on.